Right, and welcome. And today we're going to try a little winter lettuce experiment. These are some lettuce that I'd let a lettuce go to seed outside. They self-seeded. I had some little plants. I potted them on into these 9cm pots. And what I did last year is I tried some in hanging baskets here in the polytunnel. It was something I saw from Glenn at Veggie Patch Ideas. You know, the idea is they're in hanging baskets, they're out of the way of the slugs, happy days. You grow some lettuce over the winter. But the trouble I had is when they were in the hanging baskets up high, like the ones I've got there with bulbs in, I found they went mildewy and mouldy and didn't do very well. So what I thought I'd try this year, same principle, but what I'm going to do is put them in hanging baskets. And as you can see with this one, there, look, I'm going to hang them lower with some paracord. Because my thinking is, down there, they'll get a bit more air movement. They haven't got the stale air that's at the top of the tunnel. And they'll be all right. And I'm also going to try 2 in one basket, or 2 in 2 baskets, and just 1 in another basket to see if the same sort of thing, 2 plants together, whether they trap the bad air and the moisture and whether they'll rot. So that's what I'm going to do. Dead simple. I got some of this municipal compost. Just chuck it in. I'm not putting any feed or anything with these. I don't really think it's necessary. And after doing 1, I found the easiest way is to part fill it. Just tip them out. And I'm going to put them quite close to the edge so they've got a bit of room between. Like I say, mainly to see if doing it this way, I can get lettuce without them going mouldy. Just chuck a bit more around the sides. Now obviously they're not going to get slugs up there in the hanging baskets, but I've got a few more plant than I've got room for in hanging baskets, so I have put some in a bed. And I'll go and show you that in a minute, because what I do to monitor slugs is I put some cut cucumber around the plant. And that way, because the slugs love cucumber, they'll go have a go at the cucumber, and quite often you can catch the slugs on the cucumber. All right, so yeah, that's all I'm doing. Putting some lettuce in hanging baskets. Not very amazing, I know. To be honest, I was going to do the follow-up of cleaning the tunnel and the algon, but it's horrible weather, and I thought I ain't doing it. So if you want to see how the algae remover worked, I'll do that another day. Maybe next Monday. I'll try and do like a Monday video around about 8 o'clock. All right. Right. Well, that's 2 in 1. And another one, I'm just going to whack 1 in each. And there again, I'm filling these up so the lettuce is sitting pretty proud. There again, for airflow as much as anything else. I don't know if it makes any difference whatsoever, really. Anyway, that's that. I'll do these, hang them up, and I'll just show you what it looks like hanging up. The back of the beds, if you've been watching along, I have planted some garlic, some elephant garlic, just as a trial. and they're just popping up as well. So we'll take a little look at them. Right, I'll finish this. We'll just have a go and have a look at the finished article. Right, so there we go. 4 hanging baskets on long bits of rope hanging down, so they're sitting lower in the tunnel, so hopefully they won't get the stale air. I've got a roll-up ventilation blind on the side of the tunnel, and days it aren't windy, I do try and roll that up to get the air flowing around. Like I say, I've got one in some of these and 2 plants in the other ones. And down here, like I say, I got the bed with the lettuce in down here, and the bits of cucumber there to attract the slugs if there's any in here. I haven't got many, to be fair, but it's worth trapping. And like I said, down here, there it is, the elephant garlic just starting to poke its head up. So there we go, a bit of an impromptu one because I didn't want to be out in the cold. The what have we got going on here? Yeah, we got a few cabbages here. They're growing away well, and yep, underneath the pot poop, I got some cauliflower in here. Now, I may have made a rod from my own back, really, putting these so low, because I'll probably end up smacking my head on them every time I work in a bed. But who knows? It was just something to do in the tunnel when it was a bit of a shit day, to be honest. So, there we go. Come back and see me if you want to see how they get on with them. Cheers and gone.